previous class we have seen the relation or expression between the gravitational potential and the gravitational field intensity, that is we have V is equals to minus Gm by R. This is the expression for the gravitational potential, that is minus Gm by R. This G is the gravitational constant, M is the point mass and R is the distance between the two. And we have E is equals to minus Gm by R square. So this is the expression for the gravitational field intensity, that is force per unit mass, that is E is equals to minus Gm by R square. So by using these two expressions, so in the today's class we understand the expression for the, in today's class we are seeing expression for gravitational potential due to solid sphere. Due to solid sphere. So this expression is important, most important according to exam view. So that's why you study carefully. Okay, so in this case, expression for gravitational potential, first we calculate the gravitational potential due to the solid sphere. Okay, and after that, by using this gravitational potential value, so we can calculate the gravitational field intensity at a point where the point P situated, or any point situated. So by using this potential, gravitational potential, we can calculate the gravitational field intensity, and after that we can calculate the gravitational force, that is, and for that we are using the expression E is equals to minus dV by dr according to formula, that is a relation between the gravitational field intensity and the gravitational potential. E is equals to minus dV by dr, and gravitational force F is equals to m into E. Okay, so this is the gravitational force, and this gravitational force is equals to m mass and this gravitational field intensity. Okay, so by using these two expressions we can calculate the gravitational potential due to the solid sphere. So before starting our expression, so you have to know, so there are three conditions according to which the gravitational potential situated point P situated due to the in the circle. That is, first case is the at a point P. So we are calculating gravitational potential at point P. So for that, at a point P, at a distance, at a point P outside the sphere. So this is the first condition we have to calculate, at a point P outside the sphere. Second, at a point P on the sphere. And third one, at a point P inside the sphere. So these are the three conditions. For that we have to calculate the gravitational potential, gravitational field intensity and the gravitational force. So in that three, we take a first condition, at a point P outside the sphere. Okay, at a point P outside the sphere, or outside the sphere. Okay, so firstly we are taking the diagram. This is the solid sphere. So let us consider a solid sphere of center O and which has the radius capital R. Okay, so this is a solid sphere of center O and the radius R, and which has the mass capital M. The solid sphere has the mass capital M, and outside the sphere, so we are calculating outside the sphere. So outside the sphere, let's take point P. This point P at a distance small r, from the center. So this total length is the r. Means point P situated at a point R from the center. Okay, the distance between OP is the small r. So firstly, imagine that this solid sphere are divided into equal or uniformly divided into equal shells. That's like, okay. So therefore, this total mass of the solid sphere is equally divided. Let this mass, let the sphere, the shells have masses. So each shell have the masses m1, m2, m3, and if there are n number of shells divided, then last mass is the mn. Okay. So each shell have the masses. Each shell have masses m1, m2, m3 and m1. So by using this gravitational potential, we know that V is equals to minus gm by small r. Okay. So by using this formula, gravitational potential V is equals to minus gm by r, but here masses are m1, m2, m3, therefore we can write V is equals to minus g by r m1 plus m2 plus m3 plus dash plus mn. Okay, and these total masses, these are the addition of sum of all the masses of each cells. So that's why we take here V is equals to, this is the formula which we use. This is the original formula which we use. Therefore, capital G divided by R, and this is the capital M. Since here M1 plus M2 plus dash is equals to capital M, means total mass of the solid sphere. Okay. So therefore, this is the expression for the gravitational potential at a point P outside the sphere at a distance smaller from the center. Okay. So this is the expression, and it shows that for a point outside the shell behaves as if the whole mass of the solid sphere is concentrated at the center. Okay. From this expression, we can imagine that the solid sphere behaves as a, or this gravitational potential, so shell behaves as a if whole mass of the solid sphere is concentrated at the center O. Okay. V is equals to minus gm by r. Then next is the gravitational field intensity. Gravitational field intensity, we know that E is equals to minus dV by dr. E is equals to minus dV by dr. So put the value of V. We have value V is equals to minus gm by small r. So put this value of V is equals to d by dr of value V, means minus gm by r. So E is equals to minus gm into d by dr of minus 1 by r, and the derivative of 1 by r is the 1 by r square. Therefore E is equals to minus gm by r square. So this is the expression for the gravitational field intensity at a point P due to solid spherical shape. Okay. So this is the second number and this is the first number. Then next one, and from this equation we conclude that this negative sign indicate that the gravitational field intensity is situated or the directed towards the center O. Directed towards the center O. This negative sign indicates that gravitational field intensity directed towards the center O. Okay, so this is the required expression for the gravitational field intensity. Then next one, center O of the shell. So next one is the gravitational force. We know that gravitational force F is equals to m into E. So F is equals to m into E. We know the value of E. So put this value of E in this small m into value of E, that is minus gm by r square. So therefore F is equals to minus capital G capital M small m divided by r square. So this is the expression for the gravitational force. This is the third number equation. Okay, so these are the three expressions for the case at a point P outside the sphere. So in the next class we will see at a point P on the sphere. So for that there are also gravitational potential, gravitational field intensity and gravitational force we have to calculate for the second case, and this will we will see in the next class. Thank you.